haven't recorded anything.
spending money on ads, it's 100% right off at the end. So something to remember if you have room on your credit card. Don't be scared to run $5 an ad for a little bit. At least get you some data, right? And so, is it Andre or Andrea? I gotta ask.
Andrea.
And
It sounds like a girl.
Yeah.
No, you know,
I was like, oh.
Andrea.
Okay.
In Europe, we use that like for male and girl. It's the same. You can find a girl that it's called Andrea and also male. Here I am.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure. You're saying you're getting like 20 or 30 leads or something. That's actually really good. Like if you're getting leads, that means you could probably tweak a little something there and
Yeah.
at least amp up the amount of leads you're getting. And then because they say a lot of time it's like something like 50 to 80 leads before you get a sale, even up to 100. So
Yeah.
it takes a little bit to build that base, and then you start getting all those leads.
You know what is the problem? That I'm getting lead, but I'm basically a backpacker. I mean, I'm in Australia now. I'm traveling. It's fine. Okay, it's beautiful, but I have nothing to show to people. Like, I had a bunch of people writing me like, "Oh, cool. Your lifestyle is amazing. How do you afford to travel?" But I'm not spending money for travel. Like, as a backpacker, I don't need much money to travel. Like, it's really cheap to travel, especially if you know how to do that. And I don't really know how to explain to them that things like, okay, guys, I'm traveling, but I'm not rich, and one day I'll be back. I will be back. Will be back home. So it's just a matter of time. Like, I'm doing that to enjoy my life because I love to travel, but I'm not rich. I'm just trying to become rich, like to grow. And I know that I can talk to you about that, but I cannot do that with any people. Like, we have the focus and we can talk about that kind of stuff, but most of the people don't have the focus, so they don't know what I'm saying. No?
Yeah. Yeah. So just reading Melody's story here.
Pretend what?
Like you're traveling. Like the poses that you can pose is like act like you're living the dream. I think that's
Oh,
what
yeah.
I'm trying to say.
Yeah. Don't you have a whole bunch of like photos from traveling?
I've got a lot of
Shit
pictures.
out of all those photos in like in that ad that you got doing getting leads right now. Try different.
You know, yeah, but you know what is the problem? That most of my pictures are made by a GoPro, and it's like more action stuff. I never make a picture of a people face, of someone in the face. It's always from the back or while someone is skiing or I am skiing, and you cannot really see my face in the picture I take. So I don't know how to use that. Like, I use that to tell people, wake up, guys, this is your life, you only have one life. But that's not enough. I need to put more effort on it. Like, I need more content to show.
I think Alicia did that what do you call this in Instagram, because most of her when I kind of what do you call this, we have a limited time in the Zoom, but anyways, she told me, or like I kind of browsed like the first videos that she did in the page, in the leverage page. I think
Yep.
she did with her ads or with her pictures. They love. Correct me if I'm wrong. Garrett and her loves to go sledding or whatever, like the snowmobile or whatever in winter time, right? And then
Yeah.
she kind of posted that in her Instagram, and it attracted more leads. Like just going to how your daily life is, right? How how you envision your perfect day or whatever. You got what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean, but
You can attract organic leads to your Instagram too. That would direct them to your landing page.
But before I start to work on Instagram, I need to concentrate more on Facebook now. I need to see Facebook run before, and then I can concentrate on Instagram. No?
Yeah.
I mean, it's fine to have both of them running for you, but you need to start the first one before, and then.
Yeah, I've just been focusing on my Facebook too. Instagram's a little much.
Like for me, I don't have much traveling pictures. I only have like the picture of the window in the plane or whatever. That's what is in my Instagram or most on my page, right?
Yeah.
That's why I just leverage that one and post pictures that I have from the past few years that I've been traveling. It's more of repost or throwback pictures.
Yeah, but you know what? For you, probably it's better because that's not an excuse. I'm just saying that for you, it's better because when people see someone that travel often, like me as a backpacker, I don't really show like big swimming pool, big house. I just show landscape, all that kind of stuff. I love to be on the top of a mountain, just skiing, that kind of stuff. And they don't trust you. Like, not they don't trust me, but they see someone that, I don't know, I'm strange compared to the other people. How can I say? No?
Well, that's your niche.
I know, and how can I target my niche? That's the point. That's what I'm trying to find out, to understand.
You'll eventually attract people just like you that also are just looking for that way out, right? So.
Oh yeah.
Sounds like you know what your niche is at least, so just kind of gotta market towards that.
Adrian, I cannot hear you. Like, can you talk close to the microphone?
Is that any better?
No, it's the same.
One sec.
What do you mean, Melody, with find out a baker? I don't know if you got, I'm a baker, but I'm not a baker. I'm a chef. I've been working 5 years in the kitchen, like in the main kitchen. And then in the last 2 years, while traveling, I work in pastry section. So I never worked with bread, but yeah, I'm a pastry chef.
Pastry chef.
Yeah.
That's sweet.
That is so nice.
Nice.
Yeah, it's nice. But the funny thing is that I work with the sugar and I don't like to eat sugar. When I drink a coffee, I drink it without sugar.
You got really good coffee there, though.
Yeah, there in Italy, not here in Australia.
Yeah, Italian coffee is good stuff.
Yeah.
I haven't tried. Melody, try to speak. Try to unmute and we'll manage with your fan. We wanna hear you speak, Melody.
Okay. Well, it might sound like there's what do you call it? What did you think it was the last time?
It was okay.
The blender going on. You still hear it?
What did you say?
So do you still hear it?
A little bit, but
Oh, bad.
so we can hear you.
Because sometimes I get roasted, but just let me know.
There you go. We just don't want to jinx it. So it would be okay with us.
So what we were saying? I don't remember what we were saying. Like,
I was saying like maybe you can attract an audience by focusing on people who are more like you and targeting those people, I guess.
okay, just let's talk about my example. Like, I'm a pastry chef. I have to attract my niche, like pastry people that work in pastry, people that love to travel, that kind of people, no? And
Yeah, right.
how I am supposed to target like my micro niche, the small part in the pastry section, for example, in the traveling section, if those niche are really big, like they have million of people. I mean, I'm talking about the interest. I already checked those interests and they're really big interest. They're not too much broad. Like,
Have you done made that interest yet?
I already try
Have you
like,
seen that?
is that me? No. Okay. I try to target like interest like travel, that kind of stuff, but they're really big, and you only find people passionate about traveling. Those kind of people that look at the picture and they say, "Oh wow, beautiful," but they don't do anything. Then they don't do anything. Like they just write a comment and then they disappear for 1 month and they come back after 2 months.
Well, it could be one of those buyers that just comes back way down the road. They've at least thought about it, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, have you seen that training with Tyler Caldwell that does the makes the interest web based off of like you're saying there's like a huge interest amount on that on Baker's, was it? And there's a way you can go in and then you get like little micro interests out of that group, and you can go in and you can just, what he recommends is you make a little web. You can sit down, usually takes like an hour, and you can get like 30 plus interests that you can split test. You can try doing that, and then those are usually a little bit more micro niche markets that not everybody's marketing. Like for example, there'll be like Robert Brunson or whatever, and it'll be like everyone's marketing that right now, right? And then you'll go into these little micro niches where it'll be like some other like name that you might not have heard, a little smaller person that like nobody's really marketing to, but there's still like 50 to 200,000 people or something like that. And then you can split test to those people, and it's just a little bit less of a saturated market, right? And you can just split test and and then make sure you record, and then you find out which ones do good and which ones don't, and just go from there.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna watch the web, not the webinar, the live again. But I already watched it. Like, it's really hard to follow 1, 2, 3 webinar. It's not a webinar, it's live, because I don't know how many groups you have on Facebook, but I'm like in 4 different groups. Like the one from ballads, the other one is Rise Up, the other one is Social Media Entrepreneur from Landon and Chris. And then I've got Global Affiliate Zone. So it's 4 groups. So that means that I need to find 4 hours every week to follow all those groups.
Yeah, I've lost track of all the groups now.
To me too. Like, I just focus on Leverage and to Kate's one and to Gaz. Like, I had too much groups that I can't really follow at some point. But yeah, you just have to focus on one thing that you wanted to learn before even jumping to another. Or if you have any questions or concern, what I call this, I'm trying to make it as a broad comment, or make it as a topic in the group, so they could sort you, help that too, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna try. The point is that there are so many things you can focus on. Like, you want to start from the beginning or from the end, like the follow-up or the begin writing the ad. Like, you see Landon talking about the copywriting, and then Eric Carson talking about the customer, that like all the micro niche, how to find the customer. And how am I supposed to focus on one thing if they all talk about different things? That's the point. Who should I follow?
Talk about you should follow how London and Stapes are saying also on writing the ad before finding your micro niche. You need to
Oh
find
yeah, of course.
you need to write your ad first, your valuable content before even finding your micro niche.
Yeah, I've got like 10 ads written down, but I need to move them on the laptop and check them to see if they're all right or not. But yeah, as soon as I got money back, I just started to do it again.
You say you got 10 ads ready to go?
What, sorry?
That's a lot.
Did you say you have 10 ads ready to go?
Yeah, like on the laptop. Let me check.
Jeez, nice.
Yeah, but because I never been like doing it constantly, but I've always been like doing one day workout and reading the magic, doing 2 or 3 stuff around the magic, and then the other day writing the ad and checking all the back office in GSZ, trying to learn new stuff to see what the hell is going on, what I'm doing. And yeah, I just need to mix all together, like to be constant with everything. I'm just doing one, and then another one, and then another one, then I come back to the first one. I just need to find a way to mix them all together and make them work.
That's good. Like we all said, we have a hard time writing just one lately. Had a writing block for a while, it seems like, and then like I said, they just keep changing the way that we're supposed to write everything, and then they change the Facebook rules, and you gotta be extra careful. It's like, well, I don't want to get flagged. Oh man, but I should be writing like ads like you're doing, at least, and like having them on the back burner to just like plug and play with here and there at least.
Yeah. How many ads have you been writing? Like not since you started, but can you give me a number if I ask you?
Lately, like none. I've just been trying to get because I just started my new page, so I was just kind of getting my boosted content, just kind of going on that, my likes campaign, and now I'm just over 50 likes now, so I'm kind of ready to start getting an ad out. So my page is like pretty nicely seasoned now and all that. So, but yeah, life's been a little crazy lately. So,
why did you make a new page?
I came in on the old training, and we used to do likes campaign to like all the third world countries, and you'd get like penny likes, and I had like 3,000 some likes. Yeah, almost all of them like fake profiles from like Bangladesh and.
Oh yeah, I got that too. I was like being Turkey.
Yeah.
Sorry, go on.
So yeah. Anyways, and then my reach just dropped off once Facebook changed the way that they worked their algorithm. It worked a lot different, and basically they would put your post in front of like something like 20% of your followers, and if like 20% of your followers, like you have 3,000 like fake accounts, well, then you're gonna start showing up as literally no engagement ever from your followers, and it's gonna like reflect negatively on you with Facebook, and then they like just start demoting your page. And that's like where I was like writing these real quality posts. I like put a lot of time into writing, like picking nice pictures for, and then they'd reach like 15 people, and I was like, what the hell happened? Like I used to get like way killer reach, and then it's just like shit the bed all of a sudden. And so finally, I removed a bunch of my likes, but still didn't really impact it much. It like helped a little bit, but still wasn't where I wanted to be. So I started a new page, and it's like, yeah, it was doing like way better already when I was at like 30 likes. And now I'm at like, went up like 20 likes in the last little bit here. And yeah, I've been just getting a lot of good organic reach as well. So it's like I was saying, like 300 some now, and that's with only like 50 likes, whereas before I was like 3,000 likes and I was getting like no reach. So So that's pretty sweet. Already doing a little better on the page, but yeah, I just need to start getting an ad out. But in the process of like moving this month and planning a big move and trying to line up a job, it's just been like.
You said you're a Red Seal mechanic, right?
Yeah, I'm looking to hopefully put that Red Seal to use and move to BC hopefully. So.
You're making a ton of money. I want to hear a bit of your story, Adrian, too, before.
Yeah, so I came in under my friend Haley. I met her when I lived in Hinton in high school, and she had been doing the online thing for a while. I just kind of been watching her, and then like noticed she was still plugging away at it. I was like, well, it's got to be legit if she hasn't like fucking dropped out of this by now, right? And like I had seen some other things like this, been kind of looking into things like that here and there, and yeah, just kind of been pretty fed up with the automotive industry for a while. I don't know if you know how they get paid. We're paid flat rate, so it's like everything has a book time, and you're pretty well expected to do a job in X amount of time, and then that's assuming you don't run into any issues at all or everything goes perfectly usually. So, which I'm sure you guys know isn't always the case. And then as well, there's like warranty where you get paid like 1.5 times less than book time, which is already usually like pretty brutal. So like it's a very high stress environment, and like you might have 1 month where you kill it, you get like 200 some hours, like yeah, awesome. Then you'll have other months, like especially around December, January, things get real slow, and then it's usually another slow period kind of around springtime. But yeah, you could all of a sudden make like 120 hours, but you're there working 8 to 10 hours a day. So it's like it's not a lot of jobs where you go there for an 8-hour day and you come home with 4 hours worth of pay. So that gets very stressful over a little while, and then yeah, it's just a overall very high stress career. And then yeah, there's just a lot of other things like at the time, like that was basically what pushed me like into reaching out to Haley. Was I had a really crappy month in January once, and I was like lucky to pay my bills, but I had a whole bunch of back pay vacation, and that helped me through. But yeah, it was like, oh man, I can't, like it was frustrated. I was just like reached out to Haley, and then I was like, all right, yeah, let's check this out. And I did. And yeah, it's been a pretty crazy ride for personal development for the most part for me, though. And just like mindset around money and like, getting out of my comfort zone a lot. And like, yeah. And like every time like I get out of my comfort zone, I find it's just like surprise the hell out of yourself, right? It's, I don't know, you grow, like they say, like every time push yourself in your comfort zone, it's like it gets a little less scary, like coming onto these lives for example. Like every time you get a little bit more comfortable, and I don't know, it's really cool. And then like I've traveled, like fucking went to Vegas, Toronto events this year for GAZ, and they're amazing.
So nice.
Yeah, and then I went to LA recently too, and then like a lot of this I wouldn't have done before just because of like mindset around money and the expense and that. But now I just think of it a lot of this, it's a investment more than anything, like investing in my personal development or myself or whatever. And then yeah, it's definitely paid off in regards to a lot of different aspects of my life so far, I'd say. And yeah.
Adrian, it hasn't paid off yet. That's just the beginning.
Yeah, like I said,
that's just the first step.
Like now I'm looking into moving to Kelowna, which is pretty crazy, where before I'd have a lot of like, just think about the reasons why I couldn't move to Kelowna. And now it's just like, you focus on just not why you can't, but, when you want something. It's, like I said, it's this mindset, right? Change whole mindset around all of it's changed. It's just like, well, if I want to move to Kelowna, let's just fucking move to Kelowna. That's pretty well what.
Where are you right now, by the way?
Red Deer, Alberta.
Oh,
so
okay.
Right.
So you're like 7 hours away from me.
Where are you?
I'm in Fort McMurray.
Oh, Fort Mac. Nice.
And imagine, like, I tell you, ever since I got injured, I am so lucky and I am so amazed how I am able to pay the bills that I'm paying right now. That's why I told you with the personal development that I've been with GAC, it's really affected me so much. And it's a positive vibe that I'm getting. Even though I'm struggling financially, I'm seeing red marks in my paycheck, my bank, but you know, I'm still believing time would come, like customers, money, and everything will fall into places.
Yeah, 100%. It's a matter of time. Just gotta keep plugging away.
Yeah, just keep
Stay consistent.
believing.
That's the hardest part, I find, is like doing a post every day. At least
Doing
try
what?
every other day at the very least. But yeah, that's every day is tough because I find a hard time doing a short post most time. I start like, oh, what do I want to talk about or make a post today? And then like, yeah, here's something I'll just like say a few things about. And then before I know it, it's like I go off and end up like putting a whole bunch of thought. It takes me like 30, 40 minutes to write a gnarly post. But like at the end, I'm like, yeah, there it is. And yeah, but that's one thing. Every time I go to make a post, it just takes a lot longer than I expect. And I just gotta learn to plan them out a little better. Well, I did it for like a week or two, and it actually helped a lot. And then, it kept me consistent a lot more. So,
What do you think when you write a normal post, like not another, like something to show people that you are there, that to show people what you are doing?
depends. Like when I was in LA, I was just doing I was just kind of all lifestyle posts. Like I'm in LA, like check this out, right? Beautiful ocean, sweet time. And then like usually though, when I'm like back home or whatever, like lately I just made a big post about like self-worth basically. And that was just a topic I went off about. And then like sometimes I talk about like money or money blocks and just like random topics. I'll just like have a fucking light bulb go off one point in the day and I'll try to write it down somewhere. And that's one thing, like, because I always have ideas come to me at like the most inconvenient time. I'll be like elbows deep into an engine bay and I'll be like, oh, here's a good idea. And then it's not right. So it's just like, oh, shit. I'll have to like write it down real quick or else I'll forget it. And just, it was just like something to do with the go live. It'd be like goals, I'd be like, no, I'm going to talk about like goals today or something. And it's just like, unless you write it down, I'll forget about it. And I'll be like, shit, what was I going to talk about? Or what was I going to write a content? So just like whatever comes to mind, or sometimes, like I said, I'll have things I've written down and I'm like, oh, I didn't actually end up getting around to that. And I'll go back to it.
That happens to me a lot. Like the ideas just pop in once I'm like doing something, and then
like in the middle of the drive.
Yeah, or even in the middle of a shower, you're like talking to yourself, and then freaking ideas comes into your mind. It's like, oh my god, I have to write this down. I have to publish this. How about you, Melody? Let's see if your fan would participate right now. Still hoping. Why did I jinx your fan? Find it hard to post every day.
But why? Because you didn't know what to write on it, like, or for the content? Because you don't have content.
Let's try. I'll unmute you. There you go. There.
Oh, when I finished writing, but whatever. Yeah, now it's off. Like right when you put it on, I was like, oh, okay, whatever. But yeah, I find it hard to post things too without sounding like broken record. You're like, oh, do your goals and just keep pushing forward and whatever. Like I don't want to sound the same all the time, so I just want to find different topics and stuff without plagiarizing from Google or anything like that. Because apparently that taps into your algorithm.
Melody, I think that it's good if you show people that you're like what did you write down? Sounding like a broken record. If you show them that, like, I think it's a good stuff because you're telling them the truth. Like, all they want to know is the truth, no?
Yeah.
So if you show them what the hell is going on in my life or your life or Camille's life, they will appreciate that, no?
Yeah.
Yeah. Makes sense.
And that's the same reason for why I never made a go live until now, but I don't know. I just need to get over. I need more knowledge. I wanna buy 10 books and put them into my brain.
Have you
That's
went
why
through the
my
files
mother-
section?
What, sorry?
Have you went through the files section and checked out some of the free books?
In GSE?
Yeah. There's in a bunch of the groups, even like the Live Rich or Gold Blooded, whichever you're in, they have some books in them, like The Magic, obviously. And then there's like a couple other
Copywriter's book.
really good copywriters ones. Yeah. Copywriter's Handbook, I think. And then there's like, oh yeah, nice.
That's in the
That's
JZ
nice
official.
one.
I'm reading
And then
that
also, if you have Spotify, you can do audiobooks.
Or if you have an iPhone, you could also go to your podcast.
Wait, you know what is the bad things? The last night, I almost lost my phone. I mean, last night I was in a train station in Sydney, and I thought that there was like a group of French guys just on my right side, and I heard something falling on the ground, and I thought that one of them has stolen my phone. But then 1 hour later, I just came back home, and I realized that my phone was in the other side of the city. I just left my phone in my friend's house. So I haven't got my iPhone now, and yeah, I'm gonna listen to the podcast for sure. But once I get my phone back, it's 26 hours that I'm not using my phone.
What books do you guys read? I have this too, and The Magic.
I've been bad for just collecting a lot of books and then meaning to read them.
Then
I have two
got so
more
many.
that's coming.
There's one my uncle just recommended to me. He told me to check out, and then see what he sent to me. And I can't find it.
I got to go in 5 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Now you know what? They called me from the fourth season, but I got to buy my tools for the kitchen because I left them in Italy, 20,000 kilometers from me.
Oh my goodness. So yeah, I'll talk about this to Alicia, how things work with our mastermind, and I hope we have one more person that is way ahead of us, that's making, could give us more inspiration and how they kind of run their business, right?
Do you know anyone that could be in that position? Like,
I'm not sure.
She said she was going to plan it strategically.
Yeah.
With the group. So I don't know. I'd say just kind of let her work her magic and find out what they come up with. I'm sure it'll be interesting.
Or we could just continue this.
Yeah.
But as I told her, it's okay that we can be separated with different people inside Leverage, Gold Blooded, and New Era, no Independent Era, whatever that is. Yeah. because it's gonna be awesome too to hear from other people, right?
Yeah.
Like, hearing ideas and valuable contents that they are putting into the business. Yeah. If ever she agrees, Melody just chat. If she agrees that we stay in this group that we have right now, yeah, I'll definitely say to her that if she could put someone who's farther ahead of us, who's been doing so much sales and just being in that position already, that we're in, they're making more financially, and had been going to. Are you guys still there?
Yeah, but I think that that's not up to Alicia, because if someone like stronger than us, it depends if that guy, that girl want to join that things with us. Like,
Yeah.
They are 10 steps away from us, so if they want to come back to grow again, how can I say that?
Because the way I'm thinking, for how, I don't know, like, I'm just say, like, for what I envision or whatever I kind of see, she's
Yeah,
gonna
exactly.
put everybody's mixed up, which is kind of the way it's going to be, right? Like, people that is making, like, people that are new, that is making less, which for us, we've been in GAC or in leverage for about few months now, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know, probably.
We need to talk to her first, and then see if someone is up to do that thing.
Yeah. Or we could just continue this and plan our goals, and in our next Zoom call, probably we can help each other out for writing the ads. Or you have a lot of ads to publish. You have 10. We can barely make one.
Yeah, of course we can. You know that at the beginning I said that I don't have money, but right now I've got 2 ads running, but they're not like converting. They're not doing their shit. I'm gonna stop them.
So I just split test away.
Yeah, I'm just split testing, but they're not working. And for the next one, I think that it's a good thing if everyone between us write an ad, especially for that one. I mean, if we start like, I write an ad, you guys write an ad, and then we talk about.
Yeah, probably that's a good idea.
Why not?
Definitely.
We can start from that, and then we see.
Yeah, I like it.
We're gonna review each other's ads.
Yeah, I can't wait to be killed by. I can't wait to be killed by your words. Like, I want to see.
Yeah, make that goal. Yeah, that's right, Melody. Make that thing a goal right this week.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to make a valuable ad, because that's one of my weakness. I could say.
Yeah. But why Melody can talk like?
Because her fan in her computer is messing up with her. That's why she's just chatting.
Ah, all right.
Oh, it's on the computer. Wow.
Yeah, like you can hear her a while ago, right? Her computer is like running, like,
yeah.
It has its own engine. But she can hear us, right, Melody? You can hear us? Can you hear us? Melody.
I need a minute.
Yeah, she can hear us.
Is it expensive to buy a laptop in US, or where are you guys from? Like, I know
I think we're all from Canada.
Canada,
right?
US, yeah. Sorry.
I think Melody is in BC, and then Adrian and me is from Alberta.
All right. So how that works from Canada, like the laptop I'm talking from now, I really paid it too much, but I just bought it because I'm traveling and that's the only thing I have. Like now, I haven't got my phone, but I've got my laptop that is perfect. It's not giving me any problem. And people
What
say
laptop do
that,
you have?
what do you mean?
I mean, what laptop do you have? Like, do you have a Mac?
Oh,
Like for me, I have a MacBook Pro.
okay, it's an Asus, but it's like not the cheaper one. I paid €1,000, but the point is not how much did I pay. The point is that if everything happened for a reason, when I buy my laptop, I just found GSZ. I don't know why, but that's what happened. And nothing. Melody, you should buy a new one.
Bye, Melody. I think she's saying
Later, Melody.
she is going now. She's she's going. Bye.
Bye, Melody. Well, guys, I got to go as well.
Anyways, thanks for hopping on, guys. We'll talk again for next Saturday if it's okay with you guys. Is next Saturday.
We probably need to move it in another day. I can't tell you now when because I'm gonna start tomorrow at work. But I'm a chef and I work on the weekends, so it's better if we do that in a different time.
Okay, it's either
We'll
Friday
figure
to
it out.
Sunday. What's that, Adrian?
Well, yeah, we'll have to figure it out. Friday
Yeah.
or Sunday. That works for me.
I cannot know
Okay,
now.
guys. Thanks for hopping on tonight. I enjoyed talking to you guys so much. I learned so much. And yeah, I'll see you soon.
All right.
Bye,
See ya.
guys.